I hit the button.
You hit the button.
I hit the button.
He hit the button.
It's a
The
button.
button has been struck.
It has been.
He,
It's two buttons, but yeah.
he touched the button.
Sequential buttons.
Buttons.
Multiple buttons.
Buttons. Multiple buttons. Hi guys.
Hi.
Good to have you.
Yeah.
We are your brothers in arms. We've actually been on the line for about 20 minutes now, only because we just can't decide when to start and press the button. We've already probably talked about everything we're going to talk about with you here on the podcast. But welcome, welcome to the show. My name is Patrick.
Hi.
That's Greg over there with the halo of light around his head. Man, you're looking good, homie.
Oh.
Yeah. My father plays poker better than your father. I don't know. Did Dad? I can't remember what Dad sang. Something, or was it?
You on my lap.
Was it Grandpa D? I don't know. Somebody sang something to that effect, and it was hilarious every time. And then you got Alex over there with the hoodie and the mustache, the magnificent mustache that it. Hey, bud.
I can turn my halo up.
Can you turn your halo up? Well, whoa, no! Now you look like you belong on like a ghost hunter's show. Like you.
What was that?
You. What was it? You just need to drop the mic and run. But no, please don't drop the mic. It won't end well.
I like
But,
the second.
Mine's
Alex-
attached to a big arm, so that won't work.
Yeah, your sound is amazing tonight, man. And
Mine's right
Alex,
here.
You've got
All courtesy of my podcasting mic is back and installed.
and there's mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're actually not crunchy tonight, not muffled. We're in different locations. Well, actually, two of the three of us are in different locations. You guys are home,
Yeah.
quote unquote, home. How's that feel?
Feels really good.
Really, really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It feels so nice to be in my own space again.
Mm.
Not living with someone else, or more specifically, not living with someone else. That's not the right word. Living like a guest. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have my kitchen and my stuff. Like I'm able to, sit out and feel like I'm in my own house. I have my cat back. who just woke-
Yoshi.
Yoshi has returned.
Hmm.
Um, he is laying in his cat bed that was a gift from the family that fostered him for me these last
Aw.
6 months. He's sleeping right now because he's a cat,
He's a
and
cat.
here in about 2 hours when I go to bed, then he's going to be out and about and smashing my face and being Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it feels good, if I want to go down to my fridge and drink milk out of the carton in just my underwear at 2 a.m., I can do that.
You
I love
milk
giving you guys those mental images. We're getting off subject as usual, but
what?
no, it's a good thing.
Rabbit hole number one.
Mhm.
Do you remember? I don't know if you guys remember, but when I was a kid, I don't know what it was. I drank so much. I would drink a gallon of milk
Mhm.
Yep.
by myself. Mom had to buy 2 gallons because I drink so much milk.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's why you're taller than both of us.
That makes sense.
I slouch. That's why I'm short.
Yeah, and I have the weight of the world on my shoulders, so that's why I'm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Patrick carrying everything. It's so heavy.
That's why mine are broader than yours.
You got those broad shoulders.
I slouch.
Uh,
Don't look at me like that.
Like,
I'll look
Yoshi.
at you however I want to look at you.
No, Yoshi keeps giving me the side eye, like constantly. I'm telling you, he keeps looking at me. He's just like, he'll do one of these and then look away.
Well, he's just so out of practice of tormenting you, man. Like,
Hmm.
been gone for so long. It's like he's got
No,
to
I
warm up and do it again.
tell you what. So I knew I was home, like I was in my own home last night. So I go to bed and I leave the door open because I'm either a masochist or I just love my cat. But I laid down, and as soon as I put my head on the pillow, um, he'll thump down next to me, and he'll start, and he's looking at me too because I'm making the noise. So he'll start with that, and then he'll smash his face against mine.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
he's back. He's
Yeah, I
gone.
don't know. I'm here.
Ah,
No video yet.
we got no
Hold
We
on.
video.
lost you.
I'm listening. Keep going.
Okay, we'll let him. All right.
That
So
was
anyway,
weird.
so yeah, that was really strange. So he'll do
back.
that. Hey, hi.
Hi.
So he'll get up. He gets up on the bed and on my pillow, and he'll start that. And he starts kneading, and so I think I've told you we've talked about this before, but I'll repeat it real quick. I've got Yoshi as a he was a cast off. He was found in a box in Coldbrook, New York, on the side of the road.
Mm.
It's why I call him. It's why his name's Yoshi, because it was just dumb luck that I found this cat. Um, but I he suckles. He'll knead and suckle, and he's destroyed more than one of my T-shirts because of that. But he got on the bed, he started doing it again last night, and I'm like, okay. And then as soon as he realized, like, all right, this is where I'm supposed to be, he'll crawl under the covers and then curl up next to me and go to sleep.
Wow.
So yes, I have a cat that's more of a dog than some people's dogs. The only thing he doesn't do is play fetch.
You want
I thought
Oscar?
he did. I thought you threw things to him and he went and picked them up.
He'll chase them and he'll smash them all over the house. I have so many of those little jingle. Actually, I gotta get them out. I'm still unpacking. There's like 4 or 5 boxes just in my living room right now.
Me too.
I see that.
My
But-
boxes are behind the curtain, but don't pay any attention to those.
Pay no attention to the boxes behind the curtain.
Behind the
But no, you'll throw something in the house and he'll chase after it. He'll smack it, and then I'll find it like 3 weeks later when I'm cleaning and I'm moving furniture around, and I'll pick something up and be like, that's where that went. That
Alex,
also includes
Go ahead.
That also includes any small object. If there's anything small that I don't want to lose, I cannot leave it out. Otherwise, it will, without fail, it will disappear,
He's like Niffler.
and I'll never find it. That's exact. Yeah, he's a niffler. Only it's not just shiny objects. It's anything that he can bat with his paws. Little paws. It's gone. Pause.
Because your hands are so close to the camera, those were not little paws. Those were like bear claws. they came out. They were like
Bear
little paws.
Bear claws.
So Alex, you've got a brush over there. What are you doing? Are you just your ADHD kicking in?
Oh, I'm just messing with stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of brushes and drums and all that, boyo, I actually thought of you today when I was at the restore.
Mm.
They had a snare drum for sale.
At a restore?
Yeah, you ever been to one? Did you
We
guys
have
have?
one
Do you
in
guys?
town. Yeah.
Buzz, do you use it?
It's run by Habitat from Humanity or Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah.
Um, and they primarily do in our area. They primarily do furniture.
Yep.
So if they get clothing and stuff like there's a swap at times. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's a good relationship, and their director is he's a Rotarian, and so I see him on the regular, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Right
Yeah.
on.
I found them. I learned about them when I was living in San Diego,
Oh, no kidding.
and I love that place. I abuse it. I if I have the there's one literally less than 10 miles from my house, and I've been there since I've moved in. I've been there twice,
Nice.
and I will probably be there at least 2 or 3 times a month minimum.
That's cool.
At least while I'm filling out some of the furniture for the house, things that I need.
Sure.
Um, or
I
like,
I
go ahead.
pass ours every day at work, or every day on the way to work.
Mhm.
So it's in Vienna.
Hmm.
So
I have an area rug for my living room. It's brown and it's like different color brown. Like it's a mixture of like it's earth tones.
hmm
So it's got some tan and brown and red and like a greenish color in it. Um, it's a 10 by 7.
wow,
How much do you think I paid for a 10 by 7 area rug? That's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no stains. There's no nothing.
you can
It's just.
probably get one of those new at Sam's for like $120.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So if we're talking thrift, you probably got it for 30.
Uh, so it's a little more than that. I paid about 70. They charge a
Okay.
dollar a square foot
Okay.
for an area rug,
Hmm.
Nice.
but $70 for what's probably minimum. Yeah, probably 120. I'm thinking this one's probably closer to $200.
Wow.
You know,
Quality.
That fancy
so
stuff.
That's good, man.
go to your local restore if you've never been. It's totally worth it
So you
if
know
you're
how the
looking for
Salvation
furniture.
Army kind of had a split back in the 50s,
Mm-hmm.
and the split involved a group called Volunteers of America.
Yeah.
They also have thrift stores. Have you ever seen one?
No, I don't think I
Yeah,
have.
yeah. It's literally our family store, just Volunteers of America all over it. So it's quite fascinating. And same kind of pickup system and all that jazz. So same model too.
Hmm.
Yep. But yeah, no, we got a restore. We've got a couple Goodwills. Um, we've got one Salvation Army family store. We've got another. We've got a handful of mom and pop thrift stores. But I mean, I'm a little biased. I'm just gonna say ours is the best.
Mm.
But
No complaints there,
yeah,
PT.
it is what it is. So
I still like, make fun of, anyone wants to try and make fun of me all you want, you can, but yeah, no, I buy things new, but I have no problem going to a thrift store, secondhand store. I finally went ahead and well, I needed to. I got a washer and dryer
nice.
from a discount, like a basically a secondhand appliance store, and what normally that washer and dryer probably retail for well over $1,000 plus. I did not pay $1,000 plus for them.
Right on.
That's good, man. Yeah, absolutely.
So
That's good
just
stuff.
say, just saying, take
Yeah,
advantage of it.
yeah. So last night, boys, since we didn't get to meet, um, I kind of got on Amazon Prime
Uh oh.
and
That's
I
dangerous.
watched a movie. I know I watched a movie last night that I've only watched once before. and I'm kicking myself for not watching it more than that because last night I got into it and I got into it hard. Um, Brad Pitt, a the director of a tank, and the tank's name
Oh,
was Fury,
Fury.
Mm-hmm.
with Shia LaBeouf,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, he's now Punisher on Netflix. Shoot. Oh,
Jonathan.
come on.
Jonathan something.
I'll go with you. And then the Hispanic dude from Ant Man.
I
Um,
never remember his name.
oh my goodness, so fun. His nickname was Gordo. Um, so you had War Daddy and Gordo. Shia LaBeouf was Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Coon. Come on, can't remember. And then the kid that played Percy Jackson. He was the new recruit,
Mm-hmm.
and by the end of the movie, his name was Machine. But for those who haven't seen this movie, it's World War II.
Mm-hmm.
It's tank warfare. Um, I didn't realize this how the Americans, how the United States were so under underprepared to fight German tanks and their Tiger tanks, and we're over there in what were they, Shermans?
They were Shermans.
Shermans, and just we were so outgunned, and to see these fights and how they're displayed and rounds bouncing off and everything else. So the whole movie, because you watch it in Amazon Prime,
Mm-hmm.
if you touch the screen as the movie's going, it will pop up and it'll show you like random trivia every once in a while going through the movie. And
Mm-hmm.
so one of the things that really blew my mind was that tanks are taught, and you pretty much need to. You have to be at a stationary position in order to fire your round, because if you catch any kind of dip, your shot could be way off. Not just like a foot or a yard, but your shot could go a mile off the way. And so, watching these fights and seeing these guys, just charging at each other and then blasting, just I don't know. It To know that fact now kind of takes away from the movie magic, if you will, just a little bit. But I don't know. I mean, today's December 7th, and this is a day that we were attacked at Pearl Harbor,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I've always recognized it and I've always known it, but it seems like it's that much more. Uh, it's bigger this year. Like I've been on Facebook a handful of times today
Mm-hmm.
and scrolling just a couple thumbs up, and I'm hitting, you know remember Pearl Harbor, we never forget, all of these things, and just images that I have not seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the image I saw was what's the one that's still leaking, that's under the water? Is it
Arizona.
the Indiana,
It's the
Arizona,
Arizona.
Arizona.
the Arizona? Images of this thing like on its side, on fire, going into the water,
Mm-hmm.
just heart wrenching. But with that in mind, and with not forgetting, but always remembering, what what war movies for you guys is something that you could just sit down and watch right now if you wanted to? If you could do it right now, what war movie would you sit down and watch?
Greg.
Mm. Depends. All right, so it's a great question. All right, so he's awake now. Just be advised. I'm probably gonna have a cat on my lap here in a second, and there he is.
uh, Cat butt.
Cat butt.
Hi, Yoshi.
I told you.
Hey
Hi
Yoshi.
Yoshi. All right. So it's a great question. My question to you is, or my answer is, it really just depends on my mood. Um, gosh, I know it's an army film. I always watch Saving Private Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
It's still one of my favorite World War II films.
That's pretty good. I like that
Um,
one.
like other war films that I love, and I've told you guys this before. It's still one of my favorite movies of all time, The Pianist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
not
yeah.
a like war movie per se in the essence of like, it's set
Warfare.
during, yeah, it's not
Right,
warfare, it's just set during the war,
right.
but
It's a
still nonetheless.
timepiece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
I remember telling Dad that one time. I said it. Yeah, I love the movie The Pianist. And, and when I said it, Dad was like, "Say what?" The
the
pianist, Pop, the piano player. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're saying. I was just giving you a hard time. So,
mm, okay, love you. Yeah,
yeah,
no,
love you.
that's that
Thanks.
one- that's one of my favorites. Um, you ever seen
It's good. Oh, it's good.
Battle Los Angeles?
No.
So it's a science fiction war movie,
Okay.
but it's off subject. But it's if you want to get an idea of like what Marines are like, will you? I told you he's a dog. Um, it's a science fiction war movie, but if you want to get a good
Uh
idea
huh.
of like what Marines are like on a day-to-day basis, that's definitely a choice. Um,
So Jarhead is out of the picture then. Don't even
I
look
don't
at that
like
one.
That one's
Jarhead's.
one of my favorites.
Is it really?
No, but I wanted to see the look on Greg's face.
Yeah, no,
That look of
no,
derision was just, oh, that was palpable. Oh my
oh my,
goodness.
Mm-hmm.
no,
It's
no.
Jake Gyllenhaal's masterpiece.
Jake
Yeah,
Gyllenhaal and oh, who was the
Yoshi.
other guy? Come on, shoot. Oh, who's the other guy? I can't
Mm.
even remember now. Oh
No.
well.
Eh.
So no, not for you then, Greg. Okay. So
Mm,
what was that? Battle L.A.
Battle
Battle for
Los
yeah,
L.A.
Angeles.
Battle
Battle
Los
Los
Angeles.
Angeles. All right, I'll
Mm-hmm.
check it out.
Yeah,
Ain't
no,
bad.
it's fictional movie, obviously, completely fictional, but still really good. Um, trying to think
Have
what
you guys
other.
watched Band of Brothers? Have you watched that one all the way through yet?
Yes.
That was
Hmm.
mine.
Oh, sorry, man. My
Mm.
bad.
It's all right.
I want you to talk about it. Go ahead.
Well, that's what Wally and I would watch whenever we had weekends and we would just hang out. So that's what was playing in the lake house was Band of Brothers.
Nice.
Um, Absolutely fantastic. Both of them that they did. After Tom Hanks did Saving Private Ryan, he was like, I really kind of want to do this. I want to make this a thing. So he pretty much like funded and directed most of that, and
Right.
it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
The Pacific didn't get as much like acclaim or love, I guess.
But still really well done.
To
It
me, it
is.
was
Yeah,
very good.
it's gorgeous. I just what is it? It Europe, Germany, all of that gets gets the main seat because that's where the main issue was.
Mm-hmm.
But the Pacific was just as involved. Like
Mm-hmm.
it just wasn't it wasn't Europe. It
No.
wasn't Germany. It wasn't he who must not be named. It wasn't. So
I'm so glad you remembered that. I'm sorry, that was really funny.
so I don't know. I mean, when it came out, I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
But when it became available on Amazon Prime, was like, all right, I'll test the waters. I'll see what this one's about. I
Mm-hmm.
actually borrowed Band of Brothers from our friend Marion Platt
Mm-hmm.
and watched that through on DVD and really dig it. And I've watched it a couple of times more through now on Amazon Prime. But man, I don't know, fellas. That's a good one, Alex. I like that.
It's a very good one. I also have a
Yeah.
couple other ones. So
Okay, go.
I've really enjoyed The Hurt Locker. Um,
Oh yeah, with
mhm.
oh, not Jason.
Mm-mm.
Shoot, Hawkeye. Come on, what's his name?
Think about it. You can do
I'll
it.
get to it. Oh, Jeremy Renner.
There you go. I would have stepped in. So Hurt Locker is another one of my favorites, and then
That's a good one.
I guess since we're throwing in we're throwing in fictional stuff.
Are
Um,
we now?
You can't go. You gotta have at least one fictional war movie you like.
technically, I have
Don't.
9. So if we're talking fictional war, there's this great thing called
Oh,
the Second Great Wizarding War. You know, so we got to throw Harry Potter in there, right?
right.
That's a
All right,
whole
now
like
we've gone off.
Uh,
Now we've gone off
that
off
yeah,
the rails.
that's a
yeah,
whole 8 movie commitment right there, right? But
yeah.
it's
Right,
great,
right.
absolutely
Oh
great.
yeah.
But to keep along with the theme, but still, go into that fictional area. One of my all-time favorite, I'm gonna laugh at, have a good time war movies. Is definitely Quentin Tarantino's film of Inglorious Bastards.
Oh
Yeah. All right,
man.
that's a
Mm-hmm.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
We're gonna go kill ourselves some Nazis.
Mm-hmm. He speaks the third best Italian. I don't speak
Oh,
Italian. I know.
yeah. That
Arrivederci. Yeah.
Arrivederci. Yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
Liz absolutely hates that movie. We took her, Paul and I wanted to go and see it, and we took her in theaters, and I think that was the only time I've actually seen her get up and walk out of a movie. Um,
That's
yeah,
too bad.
but
Some
Yeah.
people can't.
It
So some people can't
his
stomach Tarantino.
mm, but
his level of not just vulgarity but just all of it.
mm-hmm,
It it's on a whole nother level. But I mean that's what he is.
mm-hmm,
That's what he is.
yep,
So what uh, everybody probably thinks of Kill Bill volume 1 and volume 2,
No.
mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
but you've got that one and then
Hateful
oh,
Eight.
come on. The Hateful Eight, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah,
Yep.
the Hateful Eight. My
That one's good.
goodness.
Mm-hmm,
First
That's an
time I saw
awesome.
that, I was like, my screen is not big enough to take this in.
mm-hmm,
But then to get into the story and how it's going, it's just like, where does this guy come up with this stuff? But yeah, it's classic.
mm-hmm.
And he's Tarantino. He's now, didn't I hear that he was supposed to take on the next Star Trek?
Mm.
No.
I was positive. He
I thought
said
they tapped. I thought they tapped Josh Whedon again. Which,
that
whatever.
might make some googling happen later on, but I was sure that Tarantino was tapped for the next Star Trek. Now that may just be somebody's hopes and dreams and whatnot, but
It's a fever dream.
yeah, here's the thing though. I mean, if that's the case, then you're gonna see Samuel L. Jackson
Mm-hmm.
set your phasers to something. Da 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 da. That's just
Yes.
that's just
Yes,
not.
please.
Oh, that's just not gonna work. It's
Family channel.
Okay, I need to see this now.
I said da 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 da. You
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you guys know what I'm talking
Oh,
No,
about.
I know
yeah,
exactly what
yeah,
you
you're
got.
good.
You good.
You're good.
But it's just like, okay, well,
Yeah.
whatever. But
I'd watch
yeah,
it.
You'd watch it.
I'd watch it
I'd
in a
watch it
heartbeat.
too. I'd watch it in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
No.
No, when I think of Tarantino, the two films that come to mind, and are still two of my favorite Tarantino films of all time, are probably Reservoir Dogs
Mm,
Oh, interesting.
pretty
and
good
Pulp
one.
Fiction.
They're in the same universe.
I know. I love them. I love those. I can watch Pulp Fiction over and over again. That's one of those. And then Reservoir Dogs. That scene in Reservoir Dogs when I think it's Mr. Pink is interrogating, and he cuts off the guy's ear
Oh, yikes.
while dancing. It's just it's so raw. It's just like holy cow, that did not just happen.
Yeah, it
I
did.
love it.
Yep.
Ah,
Yoshi's
Mm,
and I'm trying to discourage him.
got
yeah.
it.
No. Paul and I got a bunch of weird looks when we were sitting in the movie theater watching the end of Inglorious Bastards when they're in the movie theater. Because we're just cackling up a
Oh.
storm, laughing, and people are literally like turning around looking at us, like trying to figure out what these two dudes are laughing about. That's pretty great.
Why? Because you saw it coming, or that
No,
was during the
I
process?
was during the process.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, what you got two guys in a balcony with a machine gun, right? And their main focus at this point is already dead on the ground. So literally, they're just going back and forth, and then like every couple of shots, they turn and put another couple of shots into the dude at their feet, and then keep going.
Right.
Like that's just that's funny to me. I don't know why.
Well, I think also in respect, they were both Jews,
Mm-hmm.
and this this was the this was their way of righting a wrong, and
Mm-hmm.
so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was not righteous until it was righteous.
Mm-hmm. Eh,
Yeah,
meh,
yeah,
meh,
nah.
meh.
Tarantino,
Tarantino.
Here- here's to you, Tarantino.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I got nothing.
Oh, you got nothing. So, speaking of nothing, I think it's
Paper
your
towels.
week. Is it your week?
I got paper towels.
You do have paper towels, which I earlier assumed was a roll of uh, toilet paper,
Well, if
Toilet
but no,
paper.
you think about it, right, it's sitting right there,
right
right?
there, man. Yep,
Looks
that's
like
where I saw it.
looks like toilet paper, right? But I went.
Yep. Nope. It.
It's paper
Thanks.
towels.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, Alex, do you have a question for us this week?
I probably do. I think I had it written down on my phone.
Okay.
It's been kind of a crazy week.
I understand. Da 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 da.
Uh,
I understand completely.
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Da da
So,
da da da
da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
da. I was waiting to see you'd pick it up.
Yep. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you could only see this, which you could if you joined us on
Da-da-da-da.
twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast, or you can catch the back issues on YouTube at Brothers in Arms podcast, all one word.
All one word. All
All
right.
one word. Yeah, don't add all one word to the end of that though. That'd be weird. Brothers in Arms podcast, all,
All
one
one
word.
word. That
You have.
that needs to
There's
be
no
the new
telling. There's
Gmail.
no telling. There's no telling where you'd end up. You do
No,
that.
no. You'd probably catch
Da-da-da-da.
like really old videos of Open Gundam style. Whoop, 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 whoop. Open Gundam style.
What is something that is not only like that video music video is famous, but what makes that music video so famous on YouTube?
The amount of views. Next question.
Okay, thank you there, Mr. Trivia. I was asking Patrick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. What?
Uh,
Do you know how many views it was?
No.
It was the first video to hit 1 billion views.
What?
Yes.
That's stupid. To see a guy dancing around like this, going, oh,
Whoop,
Yeah.
oh,
whoop,
oh,
whoop,
oh,
whoop.
oh.
Yeah, no,
Hey, sexy
that one's
lady.
lady.
Oh,
But if you want a good laugh about that one, have you seen the one with Deadpool?
Yes.
no.
Yeah, sir, Google or hit YouTube and look up Gangnam Style Deadpool
Okay.
and just watch that one. So much better. Like, don't get me wrong, the Gangnam Style video is hilarious, but Deadpool's even better.
Noted. I'll check it out.
All right. So
Yeah.
I was talking to
Woo.
somebody this week, right? After Greg said to, and basically it was, you know, my little brother's gonna blow your mind, and he was like, try to explain what you do on a daily basis, like how all the different things that you do actually work. Now, obviously, there's like confidential stuff that I can't go into, but there's stuff that's all over Google that you can. We lost him again. You still there?
And he's back.
Yeah, this thing keeps connecting, disconnecting, being a fun little machine. But you know what? I'm back.
Yeah,
So
he is back.
The internet,
So is
the
Mario.
internet is an interesting and fickle beast sometimes.
It is quite a fickle beast. Well, having that conversation made me think of something else, and actually, um, it made me think about the basic teaching techniques that the schoolhouse made me go to in order to be able to get up and talk to people and do all these other different things. Um, and one of the lessons that they did is they said, okay, you're going to write a 5-minute lecture on something you feel as though you're an expert in. Now, obviously, everyone in that class is all an expert in their field, so that's kind of dumb. We're not going to do that. So, my question to you guys is, other than what you do on a daily basis, like for your jobs, um, what do you think you would have the ability or the want, really, to teach somebody?
I'll go first.
All right.
Gosh, that's a hard. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Besides what I do on a daily
Daily basis.
daily basis,
Daily
what
basis.
would I want to teach someone? What could I teach someone?
Yeah.
Well, it's a toss up between two.
Okay.
Um, Number one, I don't do this every day, but I do use it every week. I would very much like to teach music,
Hmm.
how to read, how to experience it. Now, obviously, I can't do the piano stuff because I don't have the skill, or I don't have that I don't have that ability myself. But
Mm-hmm.
to be able to read and to uh, perform and that, or number two, uh, to teach someone how to ride a motorcycle.
Hmm.
Uh, do I consider myself an expert in it? Absolutely not. But could I teach somebody the fundamentals and then maybe get into advanced? Quite possibly. Um, I did myself. I went from a medium size to a full dresser.
To a full dresser.
I keep getting booted off this thing. I don't know what's happening.
No worries.
Uh,
Your son has figured out how to
Sabotage.
kick
Doop.
sabotage people off the internet.
Doop.
He's just clicking the button
Sabotage.
every few minutes.
But I could definitely teach up to a certain, comfort level
Mm-hmm.
of how to ride a motorcycle.
Hmm.
So there you go. So between those two.
All right. Greg.
So that is an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
I've never thought about like teaching someone something else that I do or what I would do enough of that I feel like I could teach someone. Um, Actually, you know what? There is one thing. Um, and it's not something I do on it's similar, Patrick. It's not something I do on a regular basis, but it it's something that I enjoy. I love making and fixing things. Um, you know, I told you guys earlier I like going to the restore. Part of the reason I like going to stores like that is I like finding. I love pieces that are secondhand, that are maybe a little beat up, and taking the time and putting the love and effort back into them, or making something out of, you know like I mount all my own medals. I learned how to do that because I don't like paying someone else to do it. I would
And that's
rather just
expensive.
Yeah, I would rather just do it myself. Which reminds me, Boyle, when you're ready for your next set done, just send them to me and I'll do them.
All right.
Uh,
There's like 15 of them.
yeah, I know. Yeah, he's got a lot.
There's an
Wow.
Army comm in there too.
Still get an Army Commendation Medal. Uh,
Blood drive.
but yeah, I definitely, that's something, I would enjoy teaching that. Teaching someone how to actually, making that like turning that into like having a class, like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, I'm going to teach you how to do this because it's honestly, it's something I think that every service member should know how to
Hmm.
do their own uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
um and then when it comes to, the home, it's like, why go to the store? I went shopping today for I was looking for a TV stand. I need a TV stand for my living room. And I went into a couple furniture stores just to see, what they had, thinking like, oh yeah, no, like, I'm thinking $150. No, try like six to upwards of 1,200 plus.
For a
For a
TV
I was
stand.
like,
TV stand.
for a stand, for a piece of furniture that you set a TV on top of.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, that's not happening. My coffee table I've got here in my living room is free,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna pull it apart, clean it, probably repaint it, put it back together, and it'll look even better than when I bought it or when
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Nice.
I like that kind of stuff.
For
So
free.
For free.
yeah, I love them. I love them free 50
Oh yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
pieces.
All right.
Nice.
So,
I like
I
it.
can dig it.
so yeah, so that's mine.
Okay.
Alex.
Well, when I did that course, my 5-minute lecture was on how to make the perfect cup of coffee.
Oh
Mm.
gosh. All
No joke.
right, let's go.
And I walked everybody through the French press, right? But you guys all know this. Before I joined the Navy, my job was working behind the
Barista.
cafe at a Joe Muggs, right? So I've done a lot of that. But over the course of time, a lot of the things that I've done, mainly the last 4 years, have kind of made me realize that I'm pretty good at doing this stuff. I like teaching. Teaching is it's fun. Getting behind the podium for an hour or two at a time and having the attention of 30 to 50 people in the room is not that bad. Um, but both of you guys know this. I'm a pretty big introvert. I don't like going out. I don't like being in front of people. I don't like being the center of attention. But for
That's
some
true.
reason, when I get to talking about a subject that I know really well and actually like, I can talk about it for a while.
Got no problems,
No problems.
no
So,
qualms.
um, in all honesty, I would probably be really good at teaching somebody math. My brain works that way. I think numbers all the time. And technically, math is not what I do on a daily basis. Hmm. So I think I'd do pretty well at that.
It just involves a lot of math.
It involves a lot of math, but that's all stuff that I had to learn in order to do my job. So, and if I'm
Makes
not
sense.
doing that, probably teaching people how to make those going away paddles that we make, or the oars. I made a bunch of those, so got pretty good at it.
Did you ever get one?
No, the machine broke.
No. Oh, come on.
Yeah, they were like, "Yeah, don't worry about making your own." I was like, "Well, that's good because the machine's broke. I can't make any more anyway." They're like, "Oh, we'll buy a new one. We'll give it to the guy that relieves you because it's just yours that's left." And they put in a request at repair, and I never got mine.
Oh,
Yeah, making my own.
bummer.
Yeah, it'll be alright. I'll live. I got a calm out of it.
Yeah. You want to know how many personal awards I have, Alex?
I'm gonna go with a big fat goose egg. Yeah. Sorry, Mike.
What's your deal with the personal award?
Uh, Usually they're given for like doing something awesome, or sometimes you get them at the end of your tour. So you get an end of tour award. So
Mm-hmm.
like finish X number of years with a unit, and you leave
Okay.
with a you know
Usually a
Navy
nam.
Achievement Medal. Usually it's a NAM. You
Yeah.
leave with a NAM,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and nope, I don't even have one.
Smile, bud. It's okay. It's okay. Put them down. Put them down.
It's all right. You can rub it in. The Navy gives them out like candy, anyways. So
Nope.
Mm.
I earned all mine.
yeah, you did. You did a lot of really good things, boyo.
Mm-hmm.
Like honest, that army comm, you put in a heck of a lot of work for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we tried to go for joint forces, but apparently that didn't work. So they gave me an army one
Jo-
instead.
Joint forces?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow. That's all of them, right?
Well, so
More than one.
it's just it's a little bit higher, but it's given. So that's something like, so I know we're getting down a rabbit hole again, PT, but I'll give you a
That's okay.
quick understanding. Um, so there's individual branch awards. You have your like your low ones that are, hey, attaboys, like good job,
Right.
and they can be specific too. So like you can get a Navy Achievement Medal, and then but you can also get a Navy Achievement Medal with a what we call a Combat V
Mm-hmm.
for valor, and that means yeah you got a NAM under fire, like you were in a battle
Wow.
when you got a NAM,
Mm-hmm.
which is a little different than just getting a NAM. But you can also go like there's also if you're working with more than one branch of service. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
you're doing
Sure.
a combined effort thing um, instead of a uh, like there's we have what's called a muck. So like that's a meritorious unit citation or yeah so or accommodation.
Accommodation.
So yeah, but there's also a JMUC, which is a joint. You have a JMUC as well?
No, I have two mucks.
Oh, okay, I was about to say. Mucks are given to units though, so like that's
Mm-hmm.
but the same goes for like those individual awards. You can also have uh, awards that it's given because you did something with another branch of service or multiple branches of service.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then the personal awards can also go high as well. So you have like our achievement medal, which every branch of service has one. And then you have a combination medal, which is a step higher than that, and it's usually given to like E7 and above. Or if like an E6 or below does really well on something, like actually does something well for the command and gets like command recognition, you can get one of those.
Uh-huh.
And then if you do well enough with that and you're working with two branches, you can get a joint combination medal or joint forces combination medal.
Nice.
Just looks a little better. So,
And then personal awards obviously go all the way up to the highest personal award, which is combat related, is obviously the Medal of Honor.
yep, Congressional Medal of Honor.
Wow.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's you get one of those.
It don't matter
Uh,
who you are. We salute that guy.
well, yeah, that's true. They actually rate that, but more specifically, like if you wanna read some like holy cows, and that's putting it
Very
about
lightly.
nicely.
Yeah.
Very
Go
lightly.
read, go read, go read some Medal of Honor citations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh, that's a rabbit hole you can get down, and some of the stories of some of these guys, like what they did, um,
Yeah. No
is
doubt.
Ridiculous.
it's especially like a lot of the guys that earned a Medal of Honor in Vietnam. What do you see?
Outside.
My Yoshi is, he sees something. He probably sees a shadow because he's nuts. But yeah, go read some. He's a groundhog in addition to a dog. No, go read some Medal of Honor citations. Those are pretty intense.
Especially in remembrance of December 7th.
Look.
Yep.
Hey, do you have a fly in the house?
I have no idea.
If he jumps, I'm gonna lose it.
Go, go, go,
See if
go.
you
You can do it, Yoshi.
get it. Get it.
Jump for it.
That is a light behind you, right?
Yeah. No, it's a light. No, it's my halo.
He,
Whoa!
he's glowing.
Oh,
Oh.
did
What
you
is
have
that?
catnip in the house? Like, what the
No,
heck, man?
no. This is him. This is his normal. And I'm looking up there, and there's absolutely nothing. He sees something.
He- that cat is active. Maybe he sees some Desmotes.
He sees something, and by gosh, he is gonna get it. He is dead set.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, sorry.
Nope, that's awesome.
Rabbit hole.
I love it. That's good stuff. So I caught my dog chewing on my boots.
Yeah.
I guess she has really good taste in footwear.
Matt.
Yeah.
Matt. Oh, Greg's got one.
Not yet.
Oh, I thought you was laughing.
I've
Is
been I've been out of practice. I haven't seen a lot of new ones. I haven't seen a lot of new ones recently.
My boss asked why I only get sick on work days. I said it must be my weekend immune system.
mm,
Well, as of right now, the Secret Service isn't allowed to yell "Get down" anymore when the president is about to be attacked.
Why is that?
Now they yell "Donald Duck."
you're you're stone faced when you said that was hilarious. According to
It's all
research,
about
9 out of 10 people don't notice when you replace words with random musical instruments. Please don't resort to violins in anger if you don't notice. It's ridiculous. You really should try archery while blindfolded.
Why is that?
You don't know what you're missing.
what do you call it when a group of apes starts a company?
A group of apes,
Yes.
like as chimpanzee apes,
Yeah, sure.
starts a company.
Mm-hmm. Monkey business.
Ha!
A
Yep.
monkey business.
What did
What
the...
do you call it?
Oh, go for it.
What do you call a typo on a headstone? What do you call a typo on a headstone?
A grave mistake.
A grave mistake.
A grave mistake.
What did the police officer say to his belly button?
I don't know. What would the police officer say to his belly button?
You're under a vest. I thought it was funny.
When an ambulance zips by with its sirens blazing.
What?
That's this one probably be better as a description. It says when an ambulance zip past with its sirens blazing,
Mm-hmm.
and Dad says they won't sell much ice cream driving that fast.
What part of the body always loses?
Always loses? The waist? I don't know.
Feet.
Defeat.
Ah.
Defeat. Defeat.
My wife asked me to get 6 cans of Sprite from the grocery store. I realized when I got home that I had picked 7 Up.
You guys will like this one. Doctor to patient. Do you smoke? Patient. Yes. Doctor. Marijuana, cigarettes, cigars, vapes. Patient. Mostly brisket and pork.
Yeah, I got 2 chickens going in tomorrow. Grandpa says, I have a dad bod. Dad, to me, it's more like a father figure.
My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home.
I left.
A woman on trial for beating her significant other with a guitar. First offender, the judge asked? No, she replied. First a Gibson, then offender.
Oh, gosh. What do you call a cow with 2 legs?
Eileen? No. Lean beef.
Lean beef. What do you call a cow with no legs?
Ground beef.
No, it's ground beef.
A lumberjack once told me he's cut down 27,572 trees. How do you know exactly how many? I inquired. Easy. I keep a log.
He's counting them all one at a time. What do you call a factory that sells passable products?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
A satisfactory.
Huh?
The saddest factory.
I lost my job at the bank on my first day.
Uh-oh. What happened?
A woman asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's my last one.
all right, I got one more. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire?
I don't know.
Alex, you
Veins?
are word. Frostbite.
You know, I'm done being a people pleaser.
Are you?
Yeah, if everyone's okay with that.
All right, that's funny.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We really we went different areas that we weren't planning on it. And no, we didn't talk about most of this like I said we did before the show. So, this is episode 49 of Brothers in Arms podcast. Gentlemen, I did not tell you earlier. I should have. We crested the 1,000 download mark.
Woo!
I
Yay!
know, right? 1,000 downloads.
People,
I think we're up to
people
like
tolerate us.
they keep coming back. I don't know what's
I
going
don't know
on.
why.
What's wrong? But no, yeah, 1,000 downloads. Actually, we are up to 1,003.
Awesome.
1,003. It's kind of exciting. So, good times. Thank you all so much for coming back to us. Thank you for sharing with friends and family. Thank you to our newcomers. Thank you to our family who have held on since episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it begins. We're we love this, and we love that you love this, and that you keep coming back. So, from us to you, thank you, thank you.
Amen.
You'll be able to get this podcast anywhere podcasts are doled out. We're a lot of people get it from Apple. Um, Actually, a lot of different places people pick up this podcast. So you can get it just about anywhere podcasts are available. You can also catch us live, mostly on Sundays, but this week we're today on Monday the 7th of December.
See?
But twitch.tv/ Brothers in Arms podcast. You can also catch our back issues or our back issues. Oh, my back! You can catch these recorded. I just realized what I said. Dad joke still coming. You can catch these recorded episodes on YouTube at Brothers in Arms podcast, all one word. So that's all I got. Did our spiel. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Greg. What you got? Anything special we need to know?
Stay safe for the holidays. And make sure you drink water, take Motrin, and change your socks.
Got it.
Always take the 3.
I don't know why I held up 4.
Okay.
Alex?
Make sure you take all 6 of them. Roman walks into a bar and orders some drinks. 5 beers, please.
For anyone who didn't notice, he held up a peace sign. It's a Roman
It's a
numeral
V.
5.
Got one hand in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is holding a peace sign.
The only thing I really got is the Great British Baking Show is back on Netflix. Season 8.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, Liz and I sat down and watched the first episode of that, and Honestly, if you've not watched it, it is wholesome, wonderful family television, which is pretty great. You know, it's not something you see every day on the old interwebs and stuff. So get it
Nice,
while you can. It's nice.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah.
And if I could tell you anything during this very, very, very busy season, please take time for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth getting burnt out. Promise you,
Mm,
it will be there tomorrow. You need to take care of yourself so that you can take care of others. So please do
amen.
that because we love you and we want to see you and we want to see you happy and full of life. So take care of you so that you can properly take care of others. And boys, I love you. Good seeing you.
Love you too, Mike.
Whew. Love you too, brother.
Good talking to you. And ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week on Sunday, barring any duty from that guy, which
I'm on leave.
you're on. Okay, well then,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, we should see you next Sunday.
We'll
So
see you on Sunday.
Amen.
thanks, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.